I'm somewhat back. Is anybody else here?
Okay.
Okay. Just wondering. Get some rolls in. Didn't expect everybody to just be all like, let's have stay at. Well, didn't expect everybody to go off on this tangent of teaching children suddenly out of nowhere.
Oh, come on. That's fun. Especially if you're
I'm
teaching
not
them
saying it's
fire.
not fun. Not fun. I just thought the tangent was a little unexpected, considering I figured you guys would want to go continue on with like like a mission or something.
Yeah. Yeah.
New mission: teach children how to set fire with their mind.
Well, no, but also Trixie is tinkering on 626, so it's not like we could leave anyways.
Yeah, no, you could leave. That's the point. With
Ah.
626, it's going to take more than just one day.
Okay.
It's going to take several days for what Trixie's up to
Alright.
to try to fix it. At least that's what I tried to portray, but I guess I failed.
See, the thing about teaching kids is you gotta realize their brains haven't fully developed, so they can't comprehend a lot of things.
Well, these two, they're smart, but they're smart than more than the average kid.
Mm-hmm.
They're like a third grader reading a frickin' Lord of the Rings, basically, and understanding everything about it, or the Silmarillion, because that book is woof. But if you don't teach them in the way that interests them, you lose them.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, we need them.
That's what I was thinking. I might have to get Tara, because at least Tara can speak.
Yeah, you're taking the druid thing way too much.
Really?
Well, you're leaning too hard into the druid thing. She's not a druid.
I was gonna say I was just gonna give her a bow and have her practice shooting arrows because she's a wood elf. And I'm like,
Such racism.
I don't know. I don't know. I just know that she's a wood elf.
Just have Celeste, do a microaggression.
I don't know what her knack for magic would be, to be honest.
No, you guys clued in that they are magic, but you've lost on who is what.
I'm guessing he's a wizard of some type.
He? Who's he?
Oh, sorry. She's a wizard. This girl,
What?
Talani. Talani, yes. She's not a druid. What? Unless she's a cleric, but then she would have to get magic from a god.
Yeah, no. Clerics and druids have to study they're religious for their magic.
Yeah.
Druid is a religion.
Yeah.
Not something you're just born into.
Yeah.
Or, Disney princess like logic where see it's sort of the religion part, yeah, but there's also, the yokai route where something comes and finds you.
Mm-hmm.
And suddenly you have these powers.
Which means she could either be a sorcerer, a warlock, wizard, and that's probably about it.
Those kids would be able to shoot fireballs at the enemies if the castle is
Don't.
under attack.
Okay, well, hopefully. I mean, I'm gonna do something stupid, but I hope I don't regret it.
Are you kidding me? You regret everything.
Well, I was gonna give one of them a wand temporarily so they can, like, try and learn how to use a wand. But it's gonna be the levitate one and not the fireball one.
Ah, yes. That skips the spells and goes straight for handing them a fucking Uzi. There we go.
But I don't think it's a particularly good idea, so I got to probably show them the smaller spells first, then work my way up.
I like the Uzi plan though.
Yeah, no. I don't need
Okay,
them.
let's teach you how to kill while they're young. Here, do a crime.
I don't want them to start levitating people by accident or objects or anything like that. And then definitely not giving them fireball.
Oh, come on. What bad could it do? Besides, did you saw the Uzi chambered in 22 long rifle? It's tiny. It's harmful. Harmless. Almost.
Why would you...
Anyway, it's been 10 minutes. Is everybody back?
Yeah, Scabian said he's
Okay.
back.
Alright, so after levitating the pine cone, Halia hands out to Talani the pine cone. Talani holds it. Am I supposed to do something? Halia just kind of cocks her head bird style. And she says, give it a throw. And so she throws the thing up in the air, and then the pine cone hits the ground. Talia picks up the pine cone, and again. She throws it. And then Halia, you watch as Halia like opens her hand, and it just, the little pine cone levitates again, and it flies up. And then she gives the same weather report again. Now, I need somebody to roll me, because this is going to be Talani's check at this point.
What?
A d20.
Okay.
Well, I go and find the druid stat block for Halia.
It's not that good. 9.
Oh wait, druid. I'm looking for the druid stat block because there's literally a creatures type of monster in the monster manual for druid, and that's what Halia technically falls under. Alright. She got 20? I mean 9?
Yes.
Alright. Ooh. Nice. Okay, so she got over the performance check. So, and then it takes a few times, but eventually you actually see, as Talani opens her hand, that the pinecone stops midair. It doesn't shoot back, it doesn't stay up for that long, but it stops in the air for like half a second. And you see her smile brighten as it hits the ground. A few seconds later. Oh, did you? I did something. I don't know what I did, but it stopped midair, and yeah.
That's good.
And then Halia just walks up and grabs a stick. And you watch as Halia's eyes glow for a second, a greenish, lime greenish color. And then you watch as the stick like extends a little, it makes like a little hum sound as the magic goes out, and she just like, and then she walks over to like what used to be a stump. I'm just gonna say this used to be a stump thing, and she just hits it, and you just hear this clacking sound as the tree breaks. Little, and then she lifts up, and then she casts mending to put it back together, and then she offers the thing to Talani. Huh. Okay. And then she says, we watch as Talani, Halia like has her close her eyes, and she says, "Feel it, feel the nature." And he watches, she closes her eyes, and it's not as vibrant as Halia's was, but the thing lights up just barely. The stick is, and she tries to hit it, but it makes a clacking sound, but it doesn't. Good so far. Much learning still.
I'll go up to her and can I attempt to try to teach her Mage Hand?
That's a fun one to try to teach, but you may go ahead and attempt this. Go ahead.
Performance?
Well, how you teach it, you gotta tell me.
Okay. So how I'm teaching it is I kind of like am telling her to try and like almost grab a bit of the weave and have it kind of come out of your hand and try and control it to where you can shape it into basically into a hand.
She looks at you're doing this, and she looks at the pine cone whilst attempting. Let me just roll for her. Then she needs to technically beat this DC that you've set. And this is the problem.
Ah. Okay.
She does what she said about the weave thing. She tries to imagine this weave thing, and she's just not getting it.
Keep trying. You'll get it.
Alright, she'll roll Arcana. Nope, still not.
God. I can't give her advantage, can I?
Nope. I mean, she gotta do it. You gotta tell her in a way and stuff like that. Meanwhile, you just see Trixie pull out an even bigger hammer and just beating back at 66 like, Alvin!
Trixie, have you checked if there's a latch?
Well, there's a latch, all right. I'm trying to get it open.
Have you tried
all the screws,
to pull it
but
forward?
Yes, I have.
Have you tried to pull it up?
It's kind of jammed. Working on it without trying to break it.
All right.
I am sensing a sensation. I would define this term as being tickled. I shall commence the laughing now. Ha, 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 ha.
Dear Lord. What? Okay, can I roll some sort of check to the
Okay, I'm just gonna say because Skaven hasn't been around. So yeah, Skaven, you can come. Skaven, what are you up to now? Do you want to come outside? You come out to see, like, everybody's practicing something. You're muted if you're trying to talk right now.
Oh wow! Sorry. Can I participate in what you guys doing?
Sure. What do you want to do?
Are you guys learning spells?
We're trying to teach these little girls spells. Yes. What would you like to try to teach them?
Is lightning bolt?
No. Okay. Okay. I would say try and teach them cantrips. We don't need to try and have them figure out the whole weave thing.
If you look in your spells, if you look in your spell page, you can see your cantrips under the spell section. Otherwise, they're considered level 0 spells, which are the basic fundamental spells. So
How about I try to teach them invisibility?
That would
that's
be
not
too advanced.
that's a spell.
Yeah, that's too advanced. Do you have
Let me double check.
prestidigitation?
Let me double check his spells because I'm not sure if you know.
No, yeah.
You know, Eldritch Blast, Sword Burst, Shocking Grasp, and Prestidigitation.
Prestidigitation would be actually pretty good to try and teach them, because I was going to do it to this girl. I was going to try and teach her that. So that might actually be better to try.
The mage hand's harder to actually, because the way how you do mage hand is interesting to begin with, because it's mostly about it's mostly, like you said, it's mostly like math. You just start doing algebra and start talking about the weave and just like what.
Yeah.
But so prestidigitation is a spell that can do like a lot of different things. You can change the flavor of food. You can change the you can light up things on fire and put them out. You can make small little objects that are the size of your hand. Like, say, for example, you can make a pencil or a pin, a small pencil or a pin inside your hand, a toothpick, a dice, etc. It lasts a minute. Another thing of prestidigitation, which is fun, is that you can also use it to put makeup on someone for like that. You just like slap their face and bam, they have makeup on. It lasts an hour. You can choose three of these effects for an hour, and whatnot. But that's if you want to choose them, teach them that one. Which one of the spells would you like to try to teach them though?
I don't.
Just pick one of the 4.
Shocking grasp. Imagine how cool of a handshake they could give.
Oh my god. Don't listen to Briggs. He's a bad influence.
What? What did you... okay. How about light up a candle? That sounds cool.
That's what they've been practicing before, but go ahead and give it a try.
Yeah. But what if I show them like another purpose, like lighting a cave on fire? Okay,
See,
not.
The thing is that she seems to also be afraid of fire.
Oh.
You can probably show her like how to make minor illusions with prestidigitation, but not like fire right now.
How you can clean water or something. You can like grab a cup of water and like throw dirt in it, and it's like, okay, time to clean the dirt out of this water.
What if I give her my lamp or my lantern?
I don't think that's a particularly good idea.
No, I just meant like if she's afraid of fire, what if you just contain the fire in a lamp? No, but never mind. Never mind. What's the what else I can teach her? Like
Just there's shocking grasp. Hold on, let me go back into your sheet then. There's shocking grasp. There's
I doubt she wants.
Eldritch
I
Blast, Sword Burst, Shocking Grasp. Basically, you have Shocking Grasp or Prestidigitation. Those are the only 2 things you could potentially teach her, because the other things require swords or some kind of a weapon.
well, oh yeah, I guess so. I was gonna ask, is Misty Step a spell or that's
Yes,
a
it is a spell.
I would just recommend prestidigitation.
Okay.
So, what part of Prestidigitation are you going to try to teach her? The makeup, the changing the food's flavor, cleaning stuff like water.
I say makeup then.
The makeup.
Yeah.
Okay, how are you teaching this to her? What are you doing? Who's the guinea pig of makeup?
I'm gonna do it until
it can't be her because she won't be able to see it. But
okay, I'm gonna put like, oh no, a clown's makeup on Celeste's face.
I don't know, Celeste, are you willing?
Yeah, I'm okay with it for demonstration purposes.
Yeah, you're gonna be the Joker.
Okay. Roll Arcana. It is a very striking, like Joker, like silly face. You actually get Matilda laughing a little bit.
All
Okay,
right.
no,
Go ahead.
So
oh
that's
no,
a
nothing.
spell.
It's a cantrip called Prestidigitation.
So you show it. How do you explain it, Skaven?
I honestly don't entirely know. I just know I did some mana. Um, s- so magic is applying on their face, and I'm terrible at explaining things.
Like you
You guys,
basically look like it looked like you like basically used your finger to like draw on her face.
yeah,
Explain what it feels like to be doing that. Like how you would think drawing on someone's face with magic paint would feel like.
you guys ever like draw on like a chalkboard? That's what it feels like. You just
You,
that's what it feels like. You just make sure that they're like you just envision that their face is like a surface.
all right. You say that to her. Now roll performance.
So
That actually touches base with her a little bit more. So she doesn't quite get it fully. Like, oh, just do the act and imagine it.
maybe she's just not. Maybe she's just not a good
No,
drawer.
no. That got her a lot more
Oh,
than
okay.
anybody else has got. You're the closest that she's been able to contact with on this one. Uh, try another thing that you can do with it. Like,
Maybe try
base.
to image.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, what if you try to envision their face more like a 3D plane, like a 3D I don't know. Right.
Like a little doll.
Like a naked doll. Yeah, there you go. Like a naked doll. Like
Little
nothing
doll.
on there, just like a blank canvas. And then you just envision the. That's
Yeah. Basically, you say this, and I would imagine like how you'd explain it. It was basically, is you'd like cup your hand, like close your hand, and then open it, and like there's just like a tiny little like doll, like in the palm of your hand, just this little tiny thing, like this about the
yeah.
size of the size. All right. Well, give another performance.
Oh,
Okay. You say this to her, and you actually watch her close her hands together, and she just closes and thinks. And as she opens it, there's a tiny little radish.
oh, so she just sculpt herself by radish? That's crazy.
Yeah, a tiny little radish.
Wait, can I try to eat it?
At this point, we gotta move to Briggs because you could both have had a long turn, and it's time for Briggs.
Yeah.
So Briggs, last we left you, you were on the second floor, right?
And actually, I totally forgot that Kira had some issue that we might look into and help her to resolve it, so. Hey Kira, it completely slipped my mind. I heard you have some issues and we might help you to
Oh,
figure it
it's
out.
probably nothing to worry about. I mean, remember how you guys sent Gabriella out? It's just she's been gone for like over a couple of weeks now. And she hasn't sent messages back or anything. She kind of stopped like 2 weeks ago. Kind of been a little bit anxious.
Do you know
about
where she
everything.
went?
Well, I don't know. That's why I was gonna ask you guys about it. You're the ones who sent her. If you recall, the little goblin that you guys sent with Gundren and Flinton and Log, the other robot female
Hmm.
machine thing.
Mm-hmm.
She's worried about the goblin because that's her girlfriend, and she stopped sending things 2 weeks ago, like the literal magic spell sending.
That's the one that haunts lycanthropes, right?
That's the one you guys sent to hunt the lycanthropes. Yes.
Okay, we'll try to see what we can do about it, and if I learn something, I'll definitely let you know, and if I see her before that, I'll tell her to give you a word.
Okay.
And I just go to see what Celeste and children are up to.
Alright. Sorry. Had a yawn there. You make it back to the first floor then. Come on. There. Okay. You're not here. The kids are not here. The radish thing isn't here. So
Yeah,
you come
nice to
back.
see Midoriya still in one piece. In the same spot.
You come back down and you see the little girl kind of skipping by. She's like, "Oh, excuse me," and she noticed that she has the chess set in her hand.
She has what?
The chess set that was the centerpiece of the betting thing for the game the drinking game that they had. Whoever won the drinking game got the chess set.
You won! Congratulations!
It's like drinking water.
What?
Only spicy water. Anyway.
Heh, such a sweet kid.
Yep, Skaven's not here either. Alright, so you're on the bottom floor. You notice that there's nothing, everybody is not where you left them at all. There seems to be a teeth mark in the table, right next to where Celeste was.
Expected nothing more from Reddish.
Excuse me, Briggs, gotta get some plates around here.
I put the Midoriya kid on a chair.
That one?
Yep.
Alright.
Looks nice and well-fitting. And go. Supposedly, kids will be practicing magic outside, so I'm going outside.
Okay, so if you're going back outside, the time it takes you to actually walk outside, sadly, is basically you just walked out just in time to see the smile on Matilda's face as she has this like small little radish thing in her hand, about the size of a D20 dice.
But that's still a success. Good.
So actually, at this point, you notice something on. Well, you might notice something. So, Briggs, perception. Okay, an 18 is enough here. Something you notice about Matilda, she is a wood elf. She has something's up with her ears. Like at first you thought like maybe somebody may have cut or cut her hairs or something like that, and that maybe it's just scarring. But as you look closer, it looks more like scales. Like the back of her ears have scales. Reddish scales.
What kind of scales?
Red. Almost like blood.
Hmm. 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 Interesting. Okay. Okay.
Meanwhile, to the left of you, you're just hearing like, "Open, damn it! Open! Ah!" She's just smacking 626.
Oh, poor 626.
626 is just like laughing. Ha.
When you do that, I just think of
Absolutely
Mandark.
amazing.
What'd you say, Briggs? Sorry.
Absolutely amazing. And Reddish is not doing something crazy. Well, not crazier than
No,
usual.
well, it's trying to eat wood, and the guy and now Shifu's trying to convince him to eat like some birch wood.
Heh. Cool. Cool.
So you lock in on this. Anything you would like to add?
Not yet. Just watching.
Okay. So you want to end your turn then?
Yep.
All right. So we're back to Celeste. Oh, Skaven's got to go. Well, thanks for hanging with us, Skaven. Then.
Yeah, thank you.
I wonder where Labor is.
Usually we have much more fight-intensive sessions. This one is
They haven't been
nice,
home in a
chilling one.
while, so.
Yeah, no, we haven't been home in a good while. Okay, so is the little girl still like summoning a radish, or is it still in her hand?
It's a tiny little. It's more like a plastic doll.
All right. I'll just ask her. Well, Matilda, could you try and do that again?
She closes her hands and she closes her and thinks. And let me roll to see her Arcana. Okay, I'm gonna roll 2 dice. The one that's gonna be on the far right is gonna be her Arcana check. The second one's got to be her DC. She doesn't produce another one.
She doesn't, or does?
Does not.
Oh.
She rolled a 5 for Arcana. The DC she needed to beat was 10.
Okay.
Not quite, but like a. It felt funny when I did it.
Funny how?
Not like what you said with all the weird numbers and stuff.
Ah, I see.
It felt. Like my hands were in water or something.
Do I know what she's describing, DM?
Give an insight.
Give an insight. This is interesting now.
Then here's the thing. This is an insight, but I'm gonna roll for her.
Okay.
She has to beat you.
Oh, okay. Well,
If you beat her, if you beat her,
she beat me.
and she beats you with that 20. From what you can understand from what she's saying is, yeah, there's ways to do that and everything, but it almost sounds like you're saying is that she's saying that she can reach in and grab the weave with just thinking about what to do.
Oh,
Not
wow.
math.
Okay. I'll say to her, well, I understand what you're coming from. Focus on that. Try and just try and think a bit
By the way,
harder this time.
the middle clinging you're hearing, by the way, is the idea that Trixie's in the background.
Yeah,
getting-
I got that. She's trying her best.
That's your house.
But try and almost
Alright, it's gonna be the last time for the
Yeah.
night to see if she can produce anything.
Yeah. I
Again, it's
understand.
gonna be two ones, two d20s. The one on the far left is gonna be her roll. The one on the right is gonna be her DC. Oh my god.
Wow.
Okay, so you watch as she closes her hands and starts thinking again, thinking, and you see her scowl with her eyes closed, and you start to feel this static a bit in the air. And then suddenly, her hand from her hands, that little thing that she created, actually, like she throws it, and there's like a bit of a crackling lightning that falls with it as well, as her hands are just seem to like spark with electricity for just a brief second.
Whoa. What was that?
Perhaps we need to change the direction.
Go ahead and give it a Arcana. Anybody can throw Arcana to figure it out.
Alright, I'll do so.
All right. That was as far as you can tell, that was like a really poor attempt, but that was shocking grasp.
Oh. Okay.
And hello, Lavery, or Josh in this case.
Oh,
Hello, welcome to the game. So far, you've been arm wrestling. You've been drunk with a drunken unicorn, and you've been arm wrestling a unicorn.
Oh, all right.
And everything. And then right now, you've just beaten the unicorn, and you look over to see. Well, for one, there was a bird person, a kanku, who just taught this other little girl how to basically turn a sword into a glow stick and beat up a tree. Or the other one kind of got a grasp on it, but the other little redheaded girl basically made a little radish in her hand, and then she accidentally set it on fire with electricity. Also,
Oh.
there's another little goblin here taking 626, and she's trying to open him up with a mallet that's way too big. Someone,
Okay.
open, open, open.
Oh.
Well.
Hold on, maybe I got another. Hey, you look strong. Can you help me?
Sure.
Come over here, please.
Okay.
I'm gonna roll this unicorn upside down because he's just so out of it, floating in the air. Okay. Okay, you see this? And she like points at the back of like 626 where there's like this metal square that's there that she's been trying to get off and everything. Okay, okay. I apparently Butterfingers are so as fuck right now, but I need to pull this off. Can you like grip and pull? I'll hold them. I'll try to hold them down, but just grip and pull.
Oh dear lord.
Yeah, I'll try.
Okay, okay. 626, like hold on to the barrel. She just like gets up and like holds like her arms out and just arms out over his back and just like holds them. Okay, okay. Go ahead and try. And I need an athletics check from you. I'll roll a DC for you up here. Oh no.
Oh, I'll use a hero point to give Josh advantage.
Alright, Josh will have advantage. It's not a full blow. Oh, beats it, and it's a check.
Can
You can
I
do know-it-all.
know?
It's a
Yeah, I was
check.
gonna say know it all. Know it all. 27.
Okay, so because this is a check, then that 20 on the roll thing is not. It's just a set to a 20 for 1. For 2, with Joss 27 just reaches down and basically realizes the problem that she's been having was that this little latch thing that she's been just trying to pull off, it's a twist. So she just grabs it, twists, and it pops off like a pickle jar. But what the? Huh? Oh, okay. Thank you. I can take that.
You're welcome.
Yeah. And by the way, for those who haven't seen like her art, I have a few pictures, but it's basically her.
Thick.
But wait, she did create Unit 66?
It is not kind of, but it wasn't like she wasn't trying to create them. It just happened.
So
Basically,
she doesn't know how to open up that latch.
It's not that she didn't know how to. She just was being stupid about it. She was trying to open it up the wrong way. She thought it was one way. It was another way. And it's like I said, it was an accidental creation, as she made the object that basically functions as his core, because she copied the object and made another one, and then from that a computer went and made the rest of 626 around the core that and whatnot. So she thinks it's something along the lines that she may have accidentally created using that machine, but she's trying to figure things out with the thing, because right now she's trying to fix something, which is the whole D6 problem.
Okay.
Okay, so let's see what we got here. Huh. But anything you like to do for yourself there, Josh, now that you're here? And have helped little goblin open up robot.
Can I pet the unicorn?
You may pet the unicorn. He is belly up right now. He seems to favor belly rubs. Alright,
Belly
animal
rubs.
handling with advantage because he is drunk as hell and prone. 6. Let me see what he's gonna give you. Unicorn. I gotta go to Hazel's sheet. Alright. And with disadvantage. You pet his belly, but he starts to laugh and he's like kicking all over the place. It's hard to continue petting, but you get a few strokes in.
Alright.
Anything else? Because that would be like an action-like thing to do. You also notice, little girl shooting lightning for like the first time out of her hands. Particularly the
What's
one
on
that's
top of
labeled
her?
Matilda.
We actually don't have the label.
Yeah,
Oh, you don't
no.
have the. Oh, you don't see. Oh, I thought I put it to C.
Nope.
Can you see anybody else's name?
Nope. I only see Trixie.
I could
Yep.
yeah, Trixie.
Oh, now we see Matilda.
I could have swore I said this. I apologize then, because I assumed when I said save to show you guys' names and put nameplates out, that it would have saved and let you guys see the nameplates. So you come up to Matilda, and right now you're looking at like the burnt little. It's about the size of like if you've ever held a D20, it's about that size, but it's like a little burnt radish now, like half burnt on one side. It's a little plastic burnt radish. And she's like looking at her hands, and she looks kind of terrified.
You good?
You gonna try to comfort her with that?
Sure.
Okay, you say you're good. Do you need anything else other than just say you're good?
Uh, you look kind of scarred there. And then he just like points at, refers to like face.
All right. Go ahead and roll charisma. And then I'll roll for her. Like a charisma saving throw. That's not really needs to be a save. I just want to know what you get because I think it's the save regardless. So yeah, it'd be the same 14. Let's see how well you do. She has to roll underneath you. Not too good. You start to notice that she's starting to tear up and cry a little bit. She's backing up and she kind of falls on her butt. Not from you,
Oh.
but she seems to be more afraid of the burnt little thing that she just dropped on the ground. Go ahead and roll insight. You need to be a 3. It's not too hard on this one.
9.
You're able to put 2 and 2 together. It seems that she's not. It's not that she's afraid of what she just did. She seems to be afraid of fire.
Oh.
And she's freaking out because it burnt, and she felt the burn in her hand, like as the thing was like basically it caught fire for a second. It didn't burn her, but she felt it, and she got scared of it because of that.
Mm.
Is there anything you'd like to do with that information? Comfort her,
Yeah.
attempt to comfort her again, or
Yeah, I'm gonna attempt to try and comfort her again.
okay. Is there
Uh,
what do you say or do this time?
uh, I'll try like patting her on the head and be like, it's okay. Fire is just like water. Just different colors.
Nice. All right. Gotta roll something on the side for this just to see how well she takes it. Nice. All right. You got advantage in this time and roll persuasion.
Yep.
She has 10. Oh, not 10, 8. Okay. Roll persuasion.
Oh, nice.
Oh my god. You actually see her like think upon that, and then a small smile comes across her face, and she just starts chuckling like, fire, fire, and what? I didn't think of it like, huh? She stands back up, kind of puts her hands together for a second, and you see her close her eyes, and then she opens up she holds out her hand, and there's literally a flame dancing in the palm of her hand.
Oh.
What are they scared of?
You have helped her conquer her fears.
Woo!
All right, now we're gonna move back on to things though. We're going back to Celeste now. Celeste, you just watched this entire exchange with Josh happen. You guys have been trying for like hours now.
I know.
And Josh just walks up and just small child fire is like water, just different colors.
It's more
Oh
or
my
less-
god! Thank you for enlightening me.
It's more or less
now
just
look at fire.
Like, oh well, Josh doesn't know much about magic, and I'm, and it's more like, okay. Well, I think we have tried enough today. We can try again tomorrow.
Hold on, there's something up with that to begin with.
Oh.
You and Briggs can actually both roll insight on the little girl.
All right.
It's not trying to be deception, but I'm gonna roll your 11s. Okay. Little girl has a knack for magic, yes, and she's very intellectual, yes, but she's not a wizard. She's a sorcerer.
Figured as much.
Briggs, you would know more that the scales point to a draconic lineage.
Yeah, I started to suspect as much.
One that involves fire.
That makes
I
sense.
got a boop. Who's on a boop? Okay. So, anyway, with that,
Wait, was it her who guessed it like shocking grasp, or was it Talani?
It was Matilda.
it was her, Matilda, casted shocking grass. A side note: you can actually insight you two can insight Talani if you want.
All right. I won't, because I'm actually curious about Talani.
Consistency.
That's only a 6 for me.
Yeah, Talani's actually a druid,
Yeah.
and that's because you actually put the fact that she has a familiar. That's probably not a familiar. That's probably just a wild spirit, a yokai, and it's teaching her how to do things as she goes. The supposed turning on and off fire that she can do is druidcraft itself. Just a very childish variation of it. She's just learning, and she doesn't actually know Find Familiar because Find Familiar literally requires a ritual and components to actually summon. When she basically the creature found her at that point and just kind of hung out. She mistook it for Find Familiar.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, so let's continue on with your turn as they give you guys some freebies.
All right. Oh, we'll get Briggs. Or I'll say, should we turn them for today? Because we've kind of been out for a while. And then I'll just look at Matilda. Hey, Matilda, are you feeling okay after that, or are you tired at all?
Oh, no, I actually feel kind of better. I can't explain it. I feel better. Like something fire isn't something to be afraid of.
You shouldn't have to fear it.
Oh, dear God. Well,
Kids will learn a lot of
You-
swearing and
you hear-
goblinish.
as soon as you hear like an explosion go off and electricity flies out, and then you just Trixie goes flying across the
Dear Lord. Trixie, you okay?
I'll let you know when I stop seeing the birds.
Well done.
Okay, I didn't fix it, but I think it's better.
Better how?
Maybe, like, we're not gonna always be as weak.
All right.
If you haven't noticed, some spells and things don't seem to work quite right anymore.
Yeah.
I think I did it so that it's not as weak, but it still has problems. I'm not done here. This is gonna take some more time, but ugh.
All right. All right. I'll just look at the kids, look at Matilda and Tiny, and just say, "Do you guys want to head inside for today? We've been out here for quite a while."
It is about like 6 o'clock ish. Sun's going down.
Yeah.
I have a perfect rap for it. So I walk a little bit further from the kids and I place beer bomb.
No,
Wait.
no, Briggs.
Yep, beer bomb in here. And
Oh my
do
god.
we have beer bomb? Oh yeah.
That's
Ooh,
gonna
yeah, totally
damage
nice.
But
Well, it won't damage anything. Okay, maybe a little bit further. Okay, Matilda, could you hit that with fire?
I don't think she has any fire cantrips.
She needs to get closer, but
Oh god.
Well, she's outside of blasting radius, of blast radius, so
Yeah,
she's
but
good.
we could just spawn a dummy instead of.
hold on. I'm trying to find this spell to throw onto a commoner stat sheet real
Produce
quick.
flame? That's a cantrip. She also has Druidcraft,
So-
which could also play fires. If it's even
It's
big
not,
enough
actually,
to.
it's not actually Druidcraft. It's funny. Well, no, she does have Druid. No, never mind. I was thinking of the other one where she was using Druidcraft. Okay, let me just double check the stat sheets to make sure it's right.
Dear Lord.
Here we go.
It's gonna make boom, so
Yeah, but.
don't be startled.
Briggs,
It's gonna be nice boom.
We can just.
Hold on. That's gonna be nice.
Okay, this is the only way I can even this out, so let's hope this works. Inanimate object throw fire. Oh dear God, I didn't mark down the fire thing. Why is it at 98? That's weird.
I was about to
Anyway,
say, whoa. Okay.
that's a weird thing attached to it. And but no, she hits it. It's supposedly she did 8 points of fire damage to it, and you just watch the beer bomb explode with a kind of miniature a mushroom cloud, like science.
Amazing, isn't it?
Oh. Ah, that was kind of fun. She's like laughing and giggling.
Man.
Well, that was a nice wrap up for the day.
And you just look at the little radish creature, and it just has this birch like plywood block. Just it's just munching on. Just
How do we. What do we do with the radish thingy?
Mhm.
I don't even know how you get rid of these things. Oh, jeez.
Did you cast the banish spell?
I don't have that.
Sounds like a skill issue.
Oh.
Anyway, did you just get, Josh, do you have anything else to add to this? Little girl just set off a small explosion. Getting boops. Parents back in the day. Rebecca, you here? Are you muted? Okay. Well, from that. I guess she's just AFK, if so. But so you guys call it a day. Y'all head in.
Before we go, hey Trixie, do you know where the other party is with another robot?
Another robot. What other robot? You have more of
Uh,
these?
Kinda. Uh, I can't remember what's her name is. Legs?
What?
She do have them legs.
Yeah. Remember that, well, big beefy robot with,
Oh, you're talking
like,
about
big legs?
Log.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
So, do you know if we can communicate to it? Communicate with it somehow?
I mean, do you guys know the sending spell? You could always try that.
Ah, I'm not sure if I have that, but maybe. Let me double check that.
It's a spell you can learn.
Nope, but I don't have
It's a
it.
clerical spell.
Hold on. Labory's having an issue here. It's trying to see.
Sorry.
All good. You're good.
It's fine. Just trying to make sure that you get a chance to talk. Did you want to do something before the end of the day?
I was asking if I could like eat the radish person.
Yes, you could try.
I mean, yeah, but we also have food inside the castle.
Just swing your sword to cut him. See if you can.
Okay.
Jeez.
You look like food. You tasty.
Oh my god.
What's the damage? What is the damage?
It's 12, 21
It's
plus
like-
19.
This thing only had 25 fucking hit points. She's like, food. Cuts it in half. Just cuts it in half. It's like, she picks it
Oh.
up, the two halves, and everything peels away the front layer and everything. And then you just watch as she just like takes that one half like an apple and just, or he just,
Dear. Well, I guess that's one way to go.
spicy.
It worked. We got
Okay.
rid of it.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh my god.
That this is all happening in the background with Big Fast Trixie. Well, you try the sending spell, but I have no other way of knowing like where people are, unless you like can. Well, actually, this scrying.
Maybe
Try
Unit
scrying,
66 can actually communicate with it.
Can it? Can it?
I don't know. Can you?
Gotta roll an intelligence here for 626 now. 1 moment. We gotta grab this sheet. Oh, it's right here. I'm glad I sorted a lot of things out today. It makes things a lot easier. That's log sheet. Intelligence. Yes, 12 in intelligence.
Where did Log go? Now that I actually think about it.
You guys sent Log on the mission with the
Right.
lycanthropes because she's made of mithril.
Right. That's so true.
You hear like a dial-up sound from like the old days of internet, and then you just hear unable to connect at this time. Please try again. If there are any other problems that you cannot contact, please contact customer support.
Looks like we have a problem.
What'd you guys do? How do you have more of these things?
It fell from the sky.
The sky. What the hell? It's raining these things now?
Oh dear lord.
You guys gotta explain something. Okay. Long story short, you guys are gonna need to explain things to Trixie as the
Can't we
night goes
just-
on.
Expedition dumper.
Yeah, expedition dump over the night.
Yeah.
What are you guys gonna do about the problem that is Josh being a little too big to get anywhere beyond the first floor
Well,
of the
okay.
castle.
For one, I really want to hear. I know we're probably about to end it, but can I hear Wester's and then's reaction to Josh?
Besides Trixie's reaction, since Lavery missed it.
Yeah.
Wait,
Lavery.
wasn't Telani able to shrink or expand creatures?
It wasn't Talani. It was Matilda.
It's Matilda, but Matilda, she's not. I don't think she's capable of pulling that off too often, for one. And two, enlarge reduce is only for like a couple of minutes, and then it goes back to normal.
Well, Josh isn't in the corridor at the moment.
Well, Josh could stay inside and, eat till he wants and drinks, and then he might have to sleep outside in the ranch. Until he can get a big enough space upstairs. Actually,
Josh is just kept in the ranch.
we don't have... The castle it's big, yes, but it doesn't have, like...
Well, okay, when the first session started, the first thing that happened was Trixie went up to Celeste and then noticed you, and she went, "Holy shit, how do you make that guy fit inside?"
Because you can fit inside the first bit of the castle, just not upstairs, which is where the rooms are. Is the problem.
He could crawl up in that barn.
I mean, we do have a ranch barn over here.
Yeah. So, if you want, you could come inside and eat first, and then go to the barn.
Well, he is part horse, so technically he could eat like hay, right?
You I honestly, what you just ate a minute ago would be enough for the entire day.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's true. But there's also
Just
like
ate the
beers
roof.
inside too, and alcohol if you want
Say-
to that.
Oh
So I'm gonna
god.
say no more. Time for beer. Would you like to see the inside lavery as they all go inside for the night?
Sure.
All right, let's go back inside for the night.
We bring Josh
Yeah.
inside so Josh can at least get some drinks before.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I'm trying to do. I just need to move the characters because
Yeah.
some of these guys aren't here anymore. This was the lunch rush. They're okay. We have. Wait, some of them are still here. Where'd Worcester go?
You
They
put
pull- oh,
Lister somewhere over that way.
Oh yeah, okay, never mind. Worcester, Extendor, and Gerald are still here. Ked's back asleep over there. This is night hours.
Oh my god.
Skaven's just passed out because he ate an entire lamb earlier. His
Yeah.
stomach's just like extended. He's just on the table, passed out now.
Yeah.
And that's the portrait that they take.
Oh, the kid was taken away.
The kid has to go back into the kid quarters.
So Josh, this is the inside of our castle. Over here is kind of where we all get together and eat and have drinks. So.
Yep, she's right here. Okay, oh boy, we got a big one. Okay, let's open the door a little bit wider.
I
Okay,
didn't
come on
realize how
in.
small the gap was until I was like, wow.
No, he can still fit. I mean, it's not like he can't squeeze through things.
That's true.
And the first floor has like a ceiling that goes up 20 feet. So.
Yeah.
Yep, he's a big one. Watch out. Just be careful when you walk underneath it. Don't let anything hit your head. Okay. I can use something to drink. My hands kind of hurt. Hey, sugar tits, got anything strong?
Can Josh
Hey,
even sit in the chair? I don't think.
No, I feel like
No, he'd probably just be sitting on on like the floor somewhere, like next to one of the things. Let's see. The strongest thing we got is the. Well, we do have that fun. We have the 10,000-year-old spiced wine, but what the hell? Let's break out and have fun. We deserve it after defeating a. Oh, I got the wrong thing, but defeating a Magia Crest. Hell, yeah, let's do this. Yeah, give me. Takes bottle. There you go. Some shot for you. Ah! I ended up underneath again. To the front.
Jeez.
There we go. Okay, one for you. Pours you a glass.
Alright.
Briggs. Not all of it.
Hmm? What do you mean, not all of it?
It's 2,000-year-old wine, Briggs.
Spiced wine.
Yeah. And she doesn't want you to drink all of it.
But for you.
Okay.
So just for you too. Yep. Too many goblins in here. I forgot Gibblethawk was around. Alright, and then Jess will just pour some down his throat. There we go. The bird will not have fun waking up in the morning.
Yeah.
Alright, everyone. Congratulations on kicking the Gear Crest's ass, saving a forest, and whatever else you guys did. Fuck, I just want some drinks. She knocks back. She poured herself a glass, but then she just drinks for the rest of the bottle. And then she finishes the glass.
Yeah.
Josh, how do you take this?
Am I given like a shot glass, like a regular?
No,
shot?
you're giving a tankard. If you actually look in our Discord earlier, a tankard is like a glass cup that I showed earlier. Only most of them are made out of some kind of wood. There are a few in this that look like that, but supposedly they're made out of horseshoes.
Oh, okay, that's what the cup was. All right.
Yeah, it's about that. It's a 32-ounce tankard.
I'd like to think he takes it pretty well.
Just
Like he
picks it
slugs
up.
it.
Mm-hmm. I mean, the best way I can describe what it tastes like, because I remember this when I was, is like if you've had one of those Fireballs cinnamon candies.
Oh. Okay.
It's kind of like super sweet like that, but then it hits hard. Like you feel the buzz come up. I need everybody to make Constitution saving throws.
Yay! I'm not a dwarf, so this is not gonna be good. Yeah, that's why I said that.
It's not only a nat 20, it's a double nat 20.
Yeah.
Yep, like, didn't even notice.
Celeste, you hold it down pretty good. You know your ex-dwarven life seems to be coming in there. We roll for Trixie. See how well she took it, because she drank like half a fucking bottle. Where's Trixie's?
Rolls a natural one.
Did I close it?
Completely blacked out. God.
You're hoping for a natural one.
I just
she just falls down to the floor. Face plants.
12.
Okay, she's the only one that didn't pass. She practically. The room's spinning.
Can I give her my moonshine? Like, shot of my
She doesn't
moonshine?
need more alcohol.
Okay. Oh yeah, hand it over. Let's try this.
Oh my god.
Yep. There you go.
It looks. It has the smell of. It says the smell of mechanical fuel stuff. Oh. Okay, bottoms up.
Not doing good.
Cheers.
It's
She has
getting
disadvantage. And
It's
she
getting worse.
barely makes it. She barely makes it.
That's not good. Wait, Briggs, if you get her 2 chunks, you won't be able to fix 6 through 6.
Today, I mean, she's already done with what she's gonna try today.
Yeah, but you're gonna wake up a
6.
hangover and that's gonna suck.
Then everything's gonna be at a disadvantage.
Yeah.
won't be
Everything
here.
is already. She's already has two fucking alcoholic drinks down. Anybody else taking the moonshine?
I'm good.
Sure.
I'll pass.
Okay, another Constitution saving throw from Josh. You beat 10.
Jalosh never says no.
Oh, brother.
Time.
Oh boy. Okay. Yeah. So you didn't exactly hold it so well. You drink and then you feel like the dizziness come and you're
Oh,
starting
dear
to feel
Lord.
sick. It's mixing the two drinks just did not agree with you, and whatnot. And you haven't vomited yet, but you're feeling very nauseous and very sickly.
This is when Jalosh tries to go outside.
I'll show you the barn, big guy. Let's me show you what you can do. I have to make an entire fucking floor for you. Oh my god. I don't know how Celeste could fit, but come on.
Not that big.
Uh, robot. Come on. Let's go.
Jeez.
Dexterity saving throw for Trixie to see if she makes it past the staircase.
Dear Lord.
She made it.
Oh my god.
The staircase is a trap. And so, at least for tonight, you guys end up running off and having each one of you, especially Briggs and Celeste, you guys return to your rooms, drunk to as much as you feel like. I mean, Celeste, you kind of washed it off. It wasn't that bad for you.
Yeah.
Briggs also wasn't that bad. You have Party Boy, so it has no effect on you anyway.
Mhm.
And do you guys want to continue on through the morning, or do you want to call it here and start moving forward from the next day forward? Because we are close. Well, we still got like 40 minutes, so that's why I ask.
I'm okay.
Or should I ask above game? What do you guys want to do? Do you want to continue on with household shenanigans, or do you actually want to take on one of the few quests that you guys got currently going on? One of them is to go find the goblin and figure out what the hell happened with your guys' lycanthrope thing. Another one is to go take on, fighting on monsters for more EP, so you guys can build your castle. A third thing is to go and try to grab farm material and stuff to build Josh a place to stay.
Yeah.
Which could also be done during the EP thing. So you could you can actually tie all three of these together if you guys just wanted to make a mega mission.
Yeah, we'll have to do that.
I would rather start with Goblin because, well, she might be in trouble and hopefully we're not too late.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you want to hunt down the goblins, figure out what the hell happened
So, quick recap. We have one lady, she has a goblin girlfriend, and she went with another party hunting, like,
The
local
goblin did.
werewolves, lycanthropes. Yep. And everyone lost contact with that party, so they did not report for 2 weeks, and no response, no word from them. So, folks are worried, and that person is actually
Wait, so who
a
out of everyone...
teacher here in the castle for kids.
Yeah. But also, though, who out of everyone who went on the lycanthrope hunt came back? Is everyone
No one
missing?
has.
No one has.
The entire party is missing.
Okay.
They were supposed to come back and report 2 weeks ago.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
that's why,
I thought that some of them came back. I didn't know the whole entire party was missing. That's not
Well,
good.
yeah.
Gunrock, Flinton, Log, and Gabriella are all gone.
Yeah, we need to go find them.
Okay. So, mission starting from the next day. Just some quick next day things. Josh, you wake up in the ranch-like area to a suspicious bird person, at least one that you find suspicious, looking over you. But I'll give you the character token at least for this particular bird, as she's just watching you, like what was watching you sleep, like perched up, like trying to figure out what the hell you're doing in her axe beak pin. But this is her.
Oh.
Uh,
Okay.
Is that just natural color, or that's like a pink blush on her face?
Who? Kiwawa?
Kiwawa?
Yeah.
Oh, I never noticed the pink. Wow, no, that's a natural color. This is literally character art I found online. I did not draw Kiwawa. So, wow, you just blew my mind. Anyway, after a few minutes and everything, you notice that also, apparently Trixie had fallen asleep. Like after she had you go into the barn and close the door and locked it for the night, she made it like 12 more steps and fell asleep on one of the fence posts, like just hanging
Ouch.
over the fence.
That
the
must
fence
hurt.
post.
You're gonna wake up
But
sore tomorrow.
The problem is that she is already woken up sore, and when you wake up, Trixie's just like kind of like still in the slumped position, but Kiwawa's like holding her, and like holding her and everything, and she just like drops her onto the floor, and she just like throws this bag of medicine on top of her that turns into like a puff of air, and she's like, oh.
Oh.
Fun fact: Do you people know why hangover is called hangover?
No, actually.
Go ahead and enlighten us.
No, seriously?
No.
Well, because, when, one of the duties of the police is to, get drunk people and put them somewhere where they can sober up, right?
Uh-huh.
So, specifically the way how it was done, I'll send a photo in the chat, but it was done by bringing them over the rope, where they just hang over till the morning.
Oh.
Oh. That's unorthodox.
America had weird things, but I do want to see this picture.
That's England, actually, but still, yeah, so
Oh.
this.
Same
That.
descent.
Ouch.
Maybe fake, maybe not. I don't know.
I thought hangover because it hangs till morning. Like it hangs over the night.
Yeah, hangs over the night and into morning. But that's pretty much how Trixie is right now. Just like
Yep.
how she fell asleep over the thing. Only she's a little tiny goblin with and whatnot, and just kind of flopped over and just kind of passed out. And now she's like getting her morning like a morning remedy for it from Kiwawa. And Kiwawa like looks at you, Josh, and just is like, "No refunds, Gah!" And it holds up a bag and offers it to you in case you have a headache.
He just kind of squints at it and goes, "What the fuck are you?"
After that notion, she just throws the bag in your face and it just puffs. Like, imagine a Ziploc bag full of fine powder that is open mid-flight and just flung into your face. And then she just walks out. Brig, Celeste, you wake up down inside your chambers.
Mm-hmm.
Well, one of you doesn't even need to sleep. Don't even sleep. So there's that. But you guys wake up completely fine. You get ready to go. What do you do in the morning to prepare for this adventure?
I just kind of ask. I kind of like run over to.
It'd be Tori and Pika because they were
gonna
the
say.
ones that you discussed about this mission.
I'll run over to Pika and just get any more details about like where were they last, like where were they going to be going.
As far as you know, they were walking the opposite end of the way you guys went from Gold Brew after you teleported.
The opposite end of it.
So technically, you should have ran across each other,
Yeah.
and you never did.
Okay.
So you gotta walk the path opposite from here. I'll just go through the map, the actual map to show you, because I forget we're still in the game. World map. Okay, you guys went this way.
Yeah.
You can see what I'm marking.
Yeah.
And come down this, and then eventually you guys came back home.
Mm-hmm.
They went from here to there, and their plans was to get to Fort Gold Brew and then to head into the woods, because that's what their plan was. If you recall, Fort Gold Brew is where you guys had all those domes, the red caps originally.
Yes. Okay.
You guys never met along the way, and you realize this only now.
They somehow either A, in the wrong direction, or B, got lost in the forest and never came out.
And they have magic ways of communication, and they haven't maybe done the magic ways of communication. And attempts to communicate them with magic does you would know if somebody like didn't exist anymore, but it's just like there has been no reply.
Does it work cross dimension?
Sending does work across dimensions, but it's different. Like, if they're in a different plane of existence, it takes a certain amount of time to get back.
Yeah, there's a 5% chance that it doesn't make it to that target, but there are like huge percent chances that it doesn't even make it to that target, and or somebody else also intercepts gets part of the message as well.
Mm-hmm.
They know the spell went off. They know the people exist, at least on this plane of existence. They just don't know what's going on.
So they probably got somewhere stuck in the Gold Brew forest.
But keep in mind also, message is not like a mental thing. For the person who's replying, the person who has to reply must speak.
Yeah.
So they might be held hostage.
That's also the case.
Or just dead.
Was Red Rat Cave always there?
Yeah, that's well. The problem with that is only Naishi knew where that was, so I gotta
okay.
make that hit. You guys don't know where that is, but yes, it was there before.
Okay, so there were somewhere around
'Cause-
the forest area.
Mm-hmm. Because if you recall, Naishi told you guys to start off in that forest was because last time she encountered lycanthropes in general, they had an entire base cave in there, and that's where they were told them to originally scout out.
Okay, got it.
I have a bad feeling about it.
Mm-hmm.
Wester said that he saw a couple of were-rats around.
Yeah, I know.
Which makes sense with that one, besides were-rats and like all lycanthropes. That would be an obvious target for that group if they made it that far.
Yeah.
Not to mention, the Mithros sword is incredibly valuable, and he sent them with.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, you guys were trying to prevent bandit attacks and whatnot, but there's also a chance that it could have not even been rare rats that got them to begin with.
That's true.
Over that sword.
Well, either way, they probably made their way through Camp Crossroad.
They did, and they probably got stopped either somewhere around Gold Brew Forest.
I mean, even if they were captured, the travel route would be somehow through that camp.
Yeah.
I like to imagine while you guys are talking about this, like with Pika, Trixie and Trixie and Josh are just sitting there having breakfast. Like, I don't know what, but that bird managed to magically clear my head. How are you feeling, big guy?
Yeah, I'm feeling kind of better too about it, actually. Still don't know
Yeah.
what it is, though.
I don't know what it is either. That was weird. I thought healing powder, but healing powder don't do this.
I thought
Don't
drugs.
don't bother. She knows things.
I know things. I don't know things that she knows, apparently. I'm confused on this. I need to make it more. I need profit from it somehow.
Oh dear lord.
Hey, it's okay. I don't know a lot of things. I turned out fine.
Yes, you did. She just like pats you on like the side of one of your legs. What would be like the knee part of like one of your legs.
Yeah, because Trixie's short.
Tiny little goblin, big, tall centaur.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys
So-
can continue on. I just
Oh, you're good.
So, two plans. Either go from Gold Brew Harbor, because we can teleport in there, I suppose we still can, and just go straight to find that cave, which we don't know where it exactly is.
We try and
so-
look for the cave, and then also look through the forest.
Or go to Camp Crossroad and kind of try to retrace the past of that party. And figure out maybe there was like some interest in selling some crazy stuff. Like that particularly noticeable blade.
Yeah.
Maybe someone was spotted in there with that blade.
blade. What type of blade are you talking about here?
Oh, it was kind of a gigantic mithril sword.
How big?
Basically it was
Like
a great
that,
sword.
and he points at like points at Josh's great sword.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like that bit. Holy fucking. Yeah, if somebody sold something like that, everybody in the fucking nation would probably actually be all over that shit.
Huh.
We'd be seeing it in like the newspapers and stuff.
Huh.
Which is called the Nerd All Times, by the way.
Got it. Good to know.
Somebody might have stolen it, but good luck if it was that size. Oh my god, I don't think anybody would be able to fucking carry it except maybe him.
Well, we gave it to Gunrock.
What's a gun? Oh, a gun. You remember the dwarf?
Yeah.
Didn't that guy like just recover from a hospital thing?
That was a while ago. We gave it to him because they were gonna go fight like lycanthropes and stuff, and they kind of needed it for the upper hand, you know.
But he was still medically. Oh my god, you guys sent. Okay. Yeah, you guys sent somebody who was had medical problems out on a mission. Just letting you know that.
Hmm.
Who else did you send?
Well, we sent
Goblinella?
Yeah.
Gabriella?
Gabriella.
Okay. I kind of somewhat know her. She called me a winch.
What?
Respectable.
Why?
Probably because she's a priest or something.
Okay.
May have also. Yeah, let's just not talk about that, okay? There's reasons.
Uh-huh.
Anyway, main story. Yeah, okay. Who else?
We also sent like Gunrock's brother with him. Who else went, Briggs? Do you remember?
Oh, so you said. The one, which one? The one that owned the shop, or the one that like has a giant frickin' problem and cannot leave this country under penalty of law from almost every other country in the world for how racist he's been?
I assume it's the one that doesn't speak common. So
The racist one. Okay, got it.
yeah.
How'd you convince him to leave with a goblin?
Uh-oh.
Oh. Good question.
You left it to his brother, didn't you?
Well, you know, they can work their They probably work their differences out or something.
And you wonder why they're missing. Is there anyone else, or did you just send this trio off in this, like, tragedy of errors?
Briggs, is there anyone else?
Goblin, Gunrock brother, and I think there was someone else, but I cannot recall who.
Goblin brother.
I'm referring to the unit known as
Oh, right.
Log.
Yeah, right. Log.
Yeah,
Yes.
Log.
Log.
Okay, the robot has promised. If you said there's another one of these things around, there's a good chance that one can't. Well, but
Oh yeah, she punches hard, so
touches.
she's kind of
Okay.
she's kind of like a monk. You know what I mean?
Okay. If anybody saw these people on the road, you'd at least be able to hear about it. Chances are they did at least make it to Crossroads, because I made it from Crossroads here several times. It's pretty safe.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe we can go to Crossroads and you guys go. Where were they going? Gold Brew?
Yeah.
Fortress? The old one? The one that was built by the okay. Can probably even get you there. If you wanted to directly to that fortress, but chances are if they were mugged or taken anything, they were probably hitting out in the Gold Brew woods.
I had a feeling. Old Brew Forest it is.
You can probably try the old Thunder Tree. That was burnt down a while ago, but there's rumors that what is it? Thunder Brew, Barley Brew Ruins. My bad, I renamed it.
Okay.
The old Barley Brew Ruins. There might be people hanging out there. I know there's some rumors that have been going around, particularly of that place, of either a dragon or a Rathian or something. But that could also just be them trying to scare people away if they're trying to like hide there.
All right. So the forest and Barley Brew. Got it.
That's my best guess.
Forest wildfire.
No.
Good luck trying to do that. The wood there in all of Gold Brew Forest is made of mahogany. It's very fire resistant.
Damn it.
There's also some spirit trees in there I wouldn't recommend messing with.
Noted.
Double damn it. It was so obvious plan to smoke them out.
Yeah, but
You think we haven't tried?
wouldn't that burn up our friends if we were to do that, Briggs?
They will survive. Probably. Maybe.
The robot will.
See?
Goblin would burn like a frickin' piece of wood, a dry piece of wood in a furnace.
Dear Lord. Oh my god.
Okay,
Believe me,
that's
being
not
a goblin
desirable.
myself, I know how flammable we get. She activates
That's
her
not the
fire
desirable.
form, and she just like you watch as her like hair just turns into like a rush of fire. I happen to have an immunity, but okay.
Show that form because I bet that our newer party member did not see that.
Okay.
Oh right, yeah, because we had to fight. Well, no, actually, we didn't have to fight Trixie, but
You didn't have to fight Trixie, but what did I probably have to re-upload it, so I'm gonna re-upload it here on the map layer. One moment as I do that, while you guys can continue to discuss your plan.
Go to the crossroads and then just set this clear out ruins. And if not, well, search the forest.
yep, that's the plan.
Okay, so where the hell did I'm looking for the thing to re-upload it and just trying to find where I put it
No,
and what I called it.
maybe it's smarter next time to do background checks on everyone.
Yes, and just barely dehospitalized people from entropy out on missions. A long time ago, I was just like, oh boy, they actually just 14 gun rock, and like, you do stuff, you do things, go. The sad part is that he was actually really, really wanting to go to begin with because he's an adventurer. He has the adventurer spirit.
Well, he wanted to go, so we were like, okay, we're gonna go. Plus, he wanted to get revenge on the lycanthropes anyways. But
Yeah,
we forgot
okay.
we kind of saved him from malnourishment, so.
Alright, Rebecca, you ready for this? This is the form Trixie takes when she enters her primordial form.
Dang. Straight
Yep.
magma.
Yep, she be literally on fire. Another variation of her. Anyway. But you get the idea of that fire coming out where her hair is, basically.
Yeah.
So. Okay, so what are you planning to do, and how are you planning to get there, and how are you planning on getting back?
Probably our best game plan would probably be what, Briggs? Teleport to Fort Goldbrew or Goldbrew Harbor?
Camp Crossroad and go to Barley Brew Ruins from there.
Yeah, go to Barley Ruins, and then go to Goldbrew Forest if we don't find anything, and then we could probably just make our way back on foot.
Okay, is there gonna be like any wagons or anything?
Probably, we're gonna probably need a wagon, yeah.
Okay.
Do we need a wagon?
Just in case we need to,
It's not gonna go through the forest so well. Just letting you know that.
Yeah, we can always leave it outside of the forest.
Just leave a wagon.
That's not a good idea. Never mind.
Yep.
Might just be best to ditch the wagon for this one.
Okay, so you're gonna go on foot.
Yes.
Because it's gonna take you like a day or so to get from Camp Crossroads to Barley Brew Ruins.
Okay.
On foot, anyway.
Not like we have any other options, though.
That's why I was wanting to know if you were planning on doing something crazy.
Well, I'm out of ideas.
Because the best I can do to help you guys right now, to be honest, because I have a lot of other things to do, is probably, let's see. I don't have any potions or anything, but I have some scrolls that you might be able to use.
What type of scrolls?
Power word. Wait, no, healing word. Fox's cunning and long strider.
Oh, those are actually pretty good.
It's 3 of each.
Okay, so isn't long striding the one that allows us? What does long stride do again?
Long stride increases your movement speed in this world to 60,
And then
and allows you to, and you can walk over regular terrain, as if it was difficult terrain as if it was regular.
all right, I think that would be good for me and Briggs, because Josh, you can already move really fast already, right?
Pretty sure. Yeah.
You know what we could do actually. Is Josh big enough for us to hitch a ride on?
Oh yeah, you guys are you're both small creatures, aren't you?
Me and Briggs can get on Josh. I can haste Josh. Then we give Josh the long stride.
Am I
Long
small?
striding.
Not medium?
You are considered medium actually, but you're still a smaller one of the races that are easier
Alright.
to be picked up.
We could do that.
And Mothman.
No. No Mothman.
He's talking about
What?
Skaven.
Oh, I thought it was going to be the other Mothman. Alright. Yeah. We could do that.
Because, despite everything, Skaven's probably awake and part of this as well.
Yeah.
But, he's just physically not here.
So we can hitch right on Josh. I have a haste scroll still, so I can put that on Josh. Then we use long stride. And we go fast.
I read this without running anything and whatnot, but just saying, it'll probably, if that's the case, you'll probably be able to cross at least 3 of these things a day. Just the woods might be a little iffy.
Okay.
Because, no offense, big boy be big boy.
Yeah.
Just like a gesture where she just puts both of her hands into a cone-like shape, and well, I say cone-like shape, but she basically a pointed shape, and then just gestures towards Josh, who at this point is probably eating like an entire turkey leg with 2 fingers, like a thumb and forefinger, and like picking it like a regular chicken wing.
Good Lord. What does Fox's cunning do?
Fox's cunning whenever you make agility, basically your agility checks, like your jumps, and everything. Whenever you may have something to do with agility, you make it with advantage. That includes sleight of hand, stealth, acrobatics. On top of that, saving throws.
Okay. Briggs, do you want me to hang on to the scrolls, or do you want to?
No, I don't really know if I kind of need them.
Oh, right. I have this too. I made a Farcaster a while back to get back here faster. If you find one of them that's injured, maybe you should use it with them to send them back here faster.
Yeah, that's actually a good idea.
That we definitely need, yep.
I'll write it down.
It expires in 6 days though, so
Gotta be fast.
yeah. Well, so the plan is, starting next session, we're gonna have you guys port right into Crossroads, or outside of Crossroads on the road. You guys are gonna rush over to Barley Boo to see if there's anything happening there. If nothing's happening, you're gonna venture into the woods and actually just go through the woods and figure out if you find what's in there. Is that what the plan is?
Pretty much.
Okay. Well, for that plan being settled, and that way I can prepare some of the things that you will encounter along the way. Because I'm going to be honest, I'm not really prepared for everything.
Yeah.
Well, I call it here for the night. If there's anything else you'd like to do or talk to for NPCs, let me know right now. So. Anything else, Briggs? Anything?
I don't think so.
Okay. You're not gonna tell Kara you're gonna go out there to find?
Well, I told her that we'll try to look into it.
Okay. Yeah. Yes, you did. I'm just wondering if anybody's just telling her or anything, or if anybody seeks out more potential things.
I'll probably just ask around, like, Western and Kira, and just ask.
Okay, let's do a general general perception check for this.
Okay.
We're doing this like in the idea terms that you just like if you guys were searching for things, items and whatnot.
No, that's not good.
Oh man, that isn't good. Would you like to use your hero point?
Yeah, I'll use my last one and reroll. Not much better.
Josh, you kind of you don't know anybody. You haven't been anywhere. The only one you really know is Trixie.
Okay, there we go.
And Trixie and the party, basically. That's
18.
kind of all you know right now.
Just
Yeah.
So
18.
thematically, that makes sense. 18.
Mm-hmm. So you used to know it all.
Okay. With that, you run across Kira.
Mm-hmm.
Kira gives you guys some high potions.
Okay.
Approximately.
We have a lot
She
of
would have.
those,
She'd give you 6.
but... Okay.
On top of that, 3 cure disease potions,
Ooh, okay.
which will at least clear the lycanthrope thing if you manage to get afflicted.
Oh, that's important. I totally forgot about that.
That's why I've been asking.
Oh, I totally forgot. Like, can't you? Okay. Well,
You were asking the wrong person.
Briggs, you need to prepare lesser restoration.
What?
Because if any of us get diseased, besides you, we have a possibility of turning into a lycanthrope. In a world that hates lycanthropes.
So many opportunities just stay hidden.
Oh my god. I totally forgot about lycanthropy. Great.
Yeah, you're going up against lycanthropes. That's why I'm asking. Do you guys have, do you have weapons that can handle it?
I have silver daggers. Well, I have a silver dagger. Doesn't Josh have a silver weapon?
Josh has a giant fucking sword that might be made of silver. It just seems to be magical enough.
And I have barrel bombs. Helps against any kind of lycanthrope.
You don't know about Scavin.
Oh, okay.
By the way, but because of this,
Mhm.
also, you go up to the forge person. The best they're able to produce in this small amount of time is for if you guys have the silver. How much silver do each of you have?
Like silver.
Actual raw silver, like your silver.
I don't.
Your silver pieces.
30?
You mean coins or like?
Yeah, coins.
Oh, okay. I only have 5 silver pieces. I don't have much.
30, 35. Okay, so the best they can do is melt down those silver pieces and line a weapon up to basically it could either be 2 daggers or 1 short sword or a entire quiver of arrows.
I believe last time I gave silver dagger to Celeste.
Yeah, I have a silver dagger still.
Maybe we have some surplus.
If we want,
May have, but it was turned into EP recently.
if we want, what we could do is I also have. Here's the thing. I can give you the silver. Oh wait, you can't hold it.
Nope.
I'm the only good one here then because I have a living
No,
wood.
yes, Kevin.
I have a I have a living wood.
Yeah. I thought you meant like who
Crossbow.
could wield silver.
I can give the
Nope.
silver dagger to I can give it to Skaven. Because I
Skaven?
have a living wood crossbow already that has living wood.
Well, yeah, it's the living wood property, but it doesn't produce living wood damage unless you melee somebody with them.
Well, no, I have like the bolts. Is what I mean.
Okay, so you have the bolts, you have living wood. Okay, you're set there. But you know now, magic greatsword will count to kill off lycanthropes. That thing is kind of super
Okay.
to begin
They
with.
might be resilient, but like sliced in half, probably won't survive
Okay,
much.
so I'll give the dagger to Skaven. We could probably get him a short sword. That way he also has another option. Briggs, what do you have for attacking lycanthropes?
Barrel bombs?
No.
No, he has a point.
What?
No, wait. He has a point. I mean, have you tried to come back to life when you're blown into thousands of pieces?
No,
I heard stories of a freaking Kanku who dropped an entire avalanche on an army of them and killed them.
but I know someone who has.
Dropped an entire avalanche on somebody and killed them?
No, someone who's come to life after being blown up, but yeah.
Holy shit.
Well, consider it that way. I have the silver coins, right? Right. I have
Yeah.
explosives, right? Right.
Okay.
If anything else, just cash in some of your things and bring slingshots.
No, 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 no. Silver claymore.
You can't wield silver pigs.
Silver coins on top of that barrel bomb, or rather to the sides, and then just
Dear
explode
Lord.
it.
That would probably destroy the coins. Right.
Oh no, actually, yeah, but you can still take them and melt them down. Actually, I've heard of people doing this and stuff like this.
It won't destroy the coins, it will just project them at high speeds all over the place.
Oh my god. He's actually gonna go through with this. If that's what
Tell
you
me
want
you
to
did
do,
not.
you can.
You should be old enough to watch that Silverfish movie. What? Swordfish. With Travolta.
This is also the same as like the Fallout series. They literally have like bombs that are just basically bottle caps thrown inside of some cheap like lunchbox.
Precisely. Stuff
Yeah.
with nails and such. Yep.
Mm-hmm. They also make it out of like regular cans that you like, like a can of corn or a can of beans or something, and a hollowed out variation of that.
Yeah.
Just hit it with a hammer and then
I
just put a barrel bomb and detonate it.
Can I give Skaven? Because I took the 6 living wood daggers. Can I give Skaven?
The thing is, if you're gonna give anything to another player who's not here, you guys got to write that down as a note so that they can take it.
Okay,
notes
well,
of that.
I'll just remind them. It's the session because I had 6 living wood daggers.
Okay, those we okay. Yeah.
And then
You took all of them before
yeah,
things got liquidated.
yeah. And then I also have 40 living wood rune ammo. Briggs.
Nope.
It explodes for 48.
So, say again, you have what?
Times 40 living wood rune ammo.
Nope, living wood, not for me.
Okay, you at least.
Alright, I'll hang on to this then.
I don't get it. Why is he afraid of? Oh,
Yeah, we're
But I'm
trying
a
to
good
keep
one.
it on the low. So,
so you're the one who ate the bread bowl.
why do you have that stuff lying around, Trixie?
I was researching ways of actually fighting against them.
Yeah. Well, he ingested it, so...
Guess who is an idiot sandwich?
For context, Josh, Briggs here ate what's effectively lycanthrope flesh. That because one form of lycanthropy you can be is a werebread, where you turn into a bread man. And he failed saving throws and almost instantly became a like 100% cursed with werebread. It happened a little bit more later on, but yeah, he's technically a lycanthrope. He's a bread man. So
yeah.
and Trixie he did it at Trixie's place, where she actually just had she went into her lab, where she actually just had a bowl of this bread because she was trying to figure out ways to counter lycanthropy, or at least if there's other creative ways to hurt them.
And I just saw bread pudding.
And after they raided her place and whatnot, she noticed that like, why is my bowl of bread of cursed werebread man flesh gone? And that's because Briggs came in and just like ate it all.
He just ate it because it was just sitting there and he didn't know what it was from.
And he was hungry.
So if you peel off some of his skin, is he technically like an infinite food source?
If
peel it off and let him heal?
if he was in his bread form, you could peel off his like crust and whatnot and eat it. That's how Trixie got some to begin with. But then you'd also become breadman, like part bread man.
And it still hurts a bit.
Oh yeah, that'd be painful as fuck.
Just
Granted, when he transforms back, he still transforms back to his regular self, limbs and all, even if he's had all his limbs in his bread form ripped apart. But
You could technically cannibalize yourself.
I mean, he almost melted himself when he drank beer while he was in bread form. It like soaked right through him and like ripped a hole.
Oh my god.
yeah. Also, we have an issue like this world doesn't like lycanthropes, but the person in our party member is a lycanthrope, so we kind of have to keep this on the low.
I mean, there's also, if that wasn't also a hint, why can the werebred people are weak to frickin' water
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
and liquids.
Mm-hmm.
Dang.
Yay! This will be fun.
At least it's easier to get a tan.
I guess.
Be near fire.
He has become toast. He is the toasty. On top of that, he throws fire. He slings fire like really freaking. That's all his character's been. I make fire and I make fire explosions.
Perfect. Are his
So-
insides just raw dough?
No, his insides are. His entire body just becomes like a chunk of bread. Like if you take like a loaf of bread and take like say like 6 pieces, as including the end piece, that's basically his body. Like it just gives that legs like a stick figure leg, a stick man
You
legs.
can just show her
and
the
hands.
You can show her the token fold.
See the chat.
Oh yeah, also that too. But
That's where the. Yeah, that's basically Briggs Breadman.
Lovely.
yeah.
So, yeah, a lot of his armor gets transformed into him. He keeps his weapons out, but that's it. Like his armor's gone. His spells change as well, but yeah, it happens to him mostly because he normally he'd go insane and you're insanity, but he has he worships a god that's already crazy enough as it is, so he doesn't lose any problems when he actually turns into a bread person. So, yay, but at the same time, he's still a breadman.
Alright.
So, yeah, just giving you context behind all this because this has been a thing that's been happening for a while. If they ever find out he's a breadman, people will come for his head.
Yeah, that's why Trixie
bread.
didn't really know. Because he never really told anyone.
Well, no, Trixie had an idea that might have been happening. Otherwise, she thought like maybe she misplaced the flesh
Uh-huh.
and burnt it away or something. But she could have swore she had a bowl there.
Yeah.
I mean, good thing you have the one thing too, because you're technically wearing one of her bras underneath that thing that's giving you your bra of holding.
Yeah, I know.
That is
Yeah,
your bra of holding?
Yes.
Bra of holding. It's
It's-
like a bag of holding, but it's a bag. It's a bag space thing. So you have to wear the bra, and then you actually have the assets to have the bra, and you just slip your hand right in, and it's the infinite pocket space there.
Oh gosh.
Not infinite pocket space, but you know, kind of like a bag of holding like Lavery
Yeah.
has, only it's a bra. And Celeste has one on.
Yep.
It's just underneath the bunny suit.
Nice.
Nope. So if you ever just see Celeste pull out an entire fucking sword or something from her cleavage, you don't know why.
Yeah.
Actual things that have happened before, so.
Perfect.
So, yeah.
Dear Lord.
Okay, Briggs.
Yeah.
While this is happening and everything, are you gonna prepare any crystals to be certain types of crystals?
I believe hammer charges reset after long rest, so they should be
Yeah,
reset.
but yeah, I'm wondering if you ever changed those because you could have turned them into crystals beforehand. And on my notes it says you have 3.
Okay, I turned one previously, but that's it. So I have one blast crystal.
Okay, so you have 1 blast crystal.
I'll bonk more.
You don't want to make bombs for now though.
Nah, I have barrels.
Do you want to fill the barrels then?
Well, I have 3 with me, and I have a
Oh wait,
59
okay.
in the bag.
I forgot that we already did the
Yeah,
barrel
I have
bomb.
plenty.
Okay, we already have that.
And those are barrel bombs. I have beer bombs as well.
Do you want to give any to your friends so they can distribute? Especially one who could possibly throw 2 or 3 barrels around.
Oh yeah. Let's give 10 barrels to Orc.
Josh, okay, so for now, can you type that out at me, Friggs, so I can actually put them on Josh's sheet? But Josh, he's giving you a bunch of barrels that you could literally chuck at people. Since you have multi-attack 3 with thrown weapons, you can technically throw 3 because your strength's so high. You can throw 3 barrels of these things, and when somebody lights them on fire, they explode for what was it? 4? I think it's 4d8 damage plus 24.
4d6 blast damage, but
Or
I have a bonus
are they the
plus 2.
small? Are they the small or the large?
That's what he gave me.
Oh, because that's the small one. The d6 is the small one. The big ones are even more scary, but
No, they're still decent.
yeah.
I can throw them. Big ones I can't.
No, you can't throw the big ones. But he can with yeah, that strength. He can technically throw him 60 feet. So you can throw barrels at people, and when somebody lights them with fire, they explode for lots of damage.
Ooh.
On top of that, just throwing them at somebody will do 3 damage if you manage to hit them. Because it's basically a catapult spell at that point. Catapult. And then that also gives you a ranged option. I'll put it on your sheet for the next time in case you run across enemies. Right now it's like planning for war, which was kind of always an idea what this session was kind of gonna be like, but yeah, yes. Alright, Celeste, did you want to pick up like any kind of crystals or anything?
I already have like earth crystals and stuff on me for Alyobi and stuff. Because I have earth crystals. I don't know what light cells will do, but I have those.
Do you want to give stuff like well, there's no silver ball bearings in the area, but you can melt down stuff if you had that dagger, for example. You can melt down that dagger into silver ball bearings for like your slingshots.
I have. How? Okay, will the dagger only make just the ball bearings, or can it make something else with it? Because if
you can melt it down, but the dagger would only be able to it can coat like 2 great swords or 1 long sword.
Because
Not
like,
long, okay, sorry, not short swords or 1 long sword.
because if Scavern needs a weapon, because he technically doesn't have, I don't think he has anything good for lycanthropes. I can use the dagger to make him.
Sure he does. It's called Eldritch Blast.
Yeah.
But he can't kill him off, basically,
Yeah.
because that's the big thing.
I can make him a short sword with the dagger. That's made out of silver.
Full short sword. We're talking about like a laced, like it's lined. How you melt
okay,
silver and you put it like you put it along the blade.
Yeah. Does he have a normal short sword that I could probably line it with then?
Fortunately, no.
Darn.
There's the thing that he does with his sword that's all over the place.
Alright,
But-
I'll just keep the silver dagger as it is, and then once he comes back, I'll just hand him 2 living wood daggers. Because I have those.
Okay, well, just want to make sure everybody like has a chance to find
Mm-hmm.
get some stuff. So, Briggs, you're just going in barrels blazing. Do I have that right? You're just gonna have a bunch
Yep.
of barrels and they're gonna be blazing. Celeste,
Mm-hmm.
you're carrying a bunch of the things.
Mm-hmm.
You're also got yawned. Sorry. Okay, so what are you doing again? You got
I have my crossbow that has living wood bolts that I can shoot out of it. I have
Okay.
the living wood rune ammo.
Yeah, it's had glyph warding on it, which
Yes.
causes lots of explosion damage.
Yes.
Okay.
And then I also have the 6 living wood daggers, a silver dagger. So I'm pretty set on things. If Josh needs something, though, I can convert the silver dagger to line his greatsword.
Josh, you want to make your greatsword part silver?
Because you'll be able to
Well,
damage the lycanthropes with the magic greatsword you already have, but you won't be able to kill them.
With silver, I will be.
Yes.
Will it do anything to the sword? Like,
It just gives it...
Uh,
Actually, that's a good question.
it'd have the silver property, so you would be able to like cut. And it's just not lycanthropes. You'd be able to cut down vampires, lycanthropes, ghosts. For that matter, you can stab a ghost.
alright, yeah, let's do it.
Alright. So I'll just convert
Okay.
the silver dagger to line her sword then. Or his sword.
Okay, one great. Well, it's only one-sided on like his swords, but
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say the entire thing because his sword is freaking huge. All right, it's gonna basically take a good portion of a day to do that, though. But
Okay.
plus, you'd probably want to take off around night so that you'd be out there at night anyway.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna add the silver property to your sword then, Josh, as well as the barrel bombs. Briggs, you're gonna put your silver into a bomb? Is that what I heard?
Not yet. I'm fine as is. I think bombs will just shred whoever that is in tiny pieces.
Yeah, that including you.
So I need to throw them further.
Okay. So,
I was
and
gonna
then
ask...
Skaven.
Does anyone need potions? Because I have a lot of potions.
I forgot you guys did like the crafting last week.
Yeah.
That's why I was like, you guys had to craft? Oh wait, no, you've done the craft.
Yeah. Does anyone need high potions?
Probably, actually, high potion. I think Josh and Skaven would need high potions. I think they just have regular potions.
Okay, so then, Josh, I'll give you 10 high potions. No one's giving him 2, I'll also give him 10. Because I have 140 high potions. So we made a lot.
Okay. So, do you know how to use your backpack, Josh?
How to use my backpack?
Yeah, how to open up your backpack and write notes in it.
Don't. Wait, do I just click the little spoolie looking thing?
Yeah, you click the gear.
Yeah.
And then you can just type things in from there. And then once you're done, you just re-click the gear.
Okay.
Yeah, if you hit the chat box that says it in there, but go ahead and write down high potions. Actually, yeah, go ahead and write them down because I'm gonna put high potions up here for you.
You got 10 of those, and I'll get 10 to Scavin when he gets back.
I'll just do Skevins
Okay.
because you know him; he'll forget.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys rest. Food. Anybody gonna eat like food buffs for the way out?
Sure. What type of food buffs would we get?
If you guys want to split a Lamball or eat it all yourself, there's 2 different effects depending upon if you do that.
Alright.
The Lamball will make it so that you have 3 advantages on attack rolls.
Ooh.
If you manage to, that's if you split it amongst your friends. If you manage to eat the entire thing,
Uh-huh.
you technically have disadvantage on attack rolls, but any other roll you make is advantage. Death saving throws, skill
think
checks.
It'd probably be better just to split it so that way we don't have disadvantage on our attack rolls.
Okay, well then there's also the other things. The chicken is a well-fed buff. Scavin has basically one of those for that. When you get the well-fed buff is for those who don't know and forgotten or anything, you maximize your hit point pool. Like what that means is you double your total amount of hit points you have currently, but it only happens that one time, and if you lose those hit points, they're gone. You don't come back. So basically, what we do is like say Briggs had 150 hit points. I know that you probably have a different amount, Briggs. I'm just giving this as an example. And he eats the chicken buff. The chicken buff means he has 300 hit points. But once he loses any of those hit points above the 150 points, like say he takes like 10 hit points of damage and then he's at 290, he can't regain back to 300. It just goes to 290 all the way until he gets to his regular 150.
Still good though.
It's like temporary hit points, but
It's basically the spell aid. That's what it basically is.
yes, correct. It's just a super form of it.
Mm-hmm.
And then what was the last thing? Well, the shepherd pie.
Mm-hmm.
The shepherd pie gives you not advantage, but a plus 1d10 every time you make an attack roll with a ranged attack. It also gives you advantage with animal handling checks. And there was another food that I said today, and I forgot what it was.
Did you?
Yes,
Because
because I said there was
the chicken, the
chicken, the Lamball, the shepherd pie, and there was something else I told Scabby, and I forgot to write it down.
I know there's the Lamball had noodles with it, and then there was
No, the Lamball, it's basically a giant ball of meatball and spaghetti.
yeah.
We'll have to recheck the thing so I can let you guys know what that was if there was anything. My head says there was one because I rolled for 3. And I looked on a chart and I'm like, I said those 3, and then I realized I didn't write one down. But I'll just let you guys know I have an option between those 3.
Yeah.
And each one, you all don't have to like partake in the same one if you want a different one yourself. The Lamball one's the only one that I'd say at least 2 people can split if they wanted.
Advantage on attacks would be really good, though. Well-fed would be good, but it's not permanent.
I know, it's predicting Daddy. Briggs, do you have a preference?
Nope.
You don't care? And keep in mind, this only lasts until first long rest you take.
Yeah. Yeah. Is the advantage gone once you do it? Like, once you attack?
Well, the
For the
advantage works with it's 3. Which one are we talking about?
The
The
Lamball.
Shepherd Pie. The Lamball only works with 3. It's like a 3 strikes. You choose 3 times.
Choose 3 times. I feel like the
Gotta let me know.
fed bonus would be better though, because it just gives you extra hit points.
Extra hit points is always nice. Just take chicken with you. Take the chicken.
I'll do well fed.
Okay, well fed. Probably just do well fed all around. Because you guys are basically rushing off into a potential war type situation, so.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, with that being said, I think we're finally done for the night then. As you prepare all your bombs, all the shinies you got, as well as, you know, the, as well as, you know, lacing Josh's huge sword with
Silver.
potentially even more lethal substance known as silver. Keep in mind that a laced weapon, it won't stay on forever.
Yeah.
Silver will eventually wear off, but
Yeah.
It's just
that's
good for
basically.
now.
So,
That was the goal.
well, then I guess that's it for the night, and I'll see you guys. Well, some of you a little bit sooner, but next week for this particular session, where we continue on with this. And I'm assuming again, the idea is to ride on Josh.
Yes. Essentially. I have
Josh
a haste
is literally
skill.
carrying.
I can haste
Yep.
Josh to go faster.
I think it'd actually be best if you got not a wagon, but a cart. Cause, you know, that way you can actually do something like that, and you guys don't have to like get Josh a saddle for everyone, so they don't fall off while he's running.
All right. Yeah, we can do that. Just get a small
But,
cart.
which is easy enough. You have a few of them technically, and then you can easily ditch it because it's not really worth that much.
Yeah.
Technically, to get a cart, it's only like 6 gold or something like that.
Okay.
So.
It would be easier on his back.
Yeah. Yeah.
Josh carrying the party. Jeez. Get on his level. But yeah, we're effectively done. If everybody wants to like peace out or anything, if you have other things to do. Because I usually sit here and talk with people who want to talk for like an hour.
Yeah, I'm gonna head out. Nice session,
Yeah.
you guys.
Alrighty.
Thanks for coming. Sorry it was like a little